Player of the week, Vucevic for three. Missed that time, rebounded via Kuro. Garland has 10 points, 5 assists. LeVert is wide open.
Cavaliers are rolling, baby. 10-point lead. That is something they will discuss in the locker room.
The Bulls have already taken 21 triples as LeVert's open. He nailed it.
He's really shooting that jump shot.
Outraces White. Oh my goodness, White and Levine looked at each other and neither one got the ball. Wow. Into the corner, Mitchell to Garland to LeVert for three. Yes! Cavaliers as Mitchell with another steal. Cavs committed just one turnover in this fourth quarter. LeVert for three. Hey! Knocks it down.
Well, you know, we're going to have to give Hunter a second heat check. He's been that hot.
LeVert for three.
LeVert, good again. And the Cavaliers getting some offense.
Opening minute, second quarter. Mitchell hangs, floats over to LeVert, who's all by his lonesome, and Caris LeVert cashes in.
College coach paid him the greatest compliment. All he does is win. Yeah, there's it. Shot clock. Here's LeVert. Game clock down, and at the end of the third, LeVert remains perfect.
This is 8 of 13 from three-point range here tonight. LeVert's open, he'll fire. Hey! Knocks it down!
Good play.
LeVert with a matchup on Valanciunas. Step backs and hits a three.
That was a tough screen for the screener play.
It's Garland.
Good defense by Kuz. Now here's a switch. Can he guard LeVert?
And LeVert laces the three. Good defense, better O.
LeVert screen switched on to by the rookie out of Tennessee. Don't connect. LeVert for three. Hey! Knocks it down.
He's been shooting that jumper.
James to the foul line. He lost it. LeVert got a hand in there. It's another turnover forced by the Cavs. LeVert for three. Hey! It's batted and eventually back to Garland as Niang got his hands on it. LeVert tries it again. Hand score.
Well, second time around, always a good one.
Christie closes out on him. Garland looks to shake on Christie, goes across the lane. No looks a pass to LeVert, who's ready to shoot it. Caris LeVert remains hot from deep.
You know, we can be so much better. Talked about shooting a higher volume of threes, those back cuts, turning it over a little less. LeVert connects on another three. Caris LeVert stays hot.
Chip away, right? One bucket at a time, one play at a time.
Last year, Isaac actually shot it at 37.5%. As LeVert, he has been on a 6-game scorcher.
Cleveland has scored now in their last 7 possessions. Good rotation, but it'll be LeVert. Wide open. Practice shot. On the board for the Pels, down by 6 with 3 to play. LeVert. That'll bring them down.
That's a huge shot.
But they look for early offense.
Right.
Garland works on Buddy Hield. Skip pass finds a Kuro. Back it goes to LeVert. LeVert thinks about it, fires and scores.
My goodness. That was a jump pass.
Kuro, can he track it down? He does. He'll zip it back to Allen. Allen takes his time. Now Garland. The shot clock is all the way down to 3. Garland off to an open LeVert. Hey! He's got it.
Jerome, and he fires a three. A heat check shot. Vucevic tapped it. Giddey cannot flag it down. Jerome saves to Wade. LeVert is open. That's a three.
Yeah, see, you got to take care of the basketball.
Here's Mitchell with Dosunmu on him. Io wants to be in these closing lineups. Here's Mobley. Finds LeVert. That's a big three.
Yeah, this team is winning passer. They
get out there and challenge that 3 in the corner.
Drive and drop off from LeVert to Allen in the corner. And LeVert
with a short jumper that cuts the Cavalier lead to 18-17. LeVert the other way. They take the fewest in the NBA. They did last year as well. They shoot them well. They just don't take a lot as LeVert hoists a 3. Man, nice job. Thanks for joining us here this evening as Mitchell bags up. He'll work on Peyton Watson. Find LeVert. LeVert beats the shot clock and nails the three. As Jokic takes the pass down low, and that's rejected by Niang.
Good job by George Niang. He got the pump fake on Evan. George came to help.
Perfectly executed. The Cavs get the block on one end and the three at the other. Niang gets it started, and the Cavs are back up by 9. Wow, that pass was too hot for Strother. As Mobley picks up the ball off the Caris. LeVert's there again. Got it!
And he just didn't want any part of Evan Mobley.
Mitchell into Brown, lost the ball, gets it back to LeVert. Got it! Oh, LeVert has found clutch shots.
To get beyond the defense there for the lob.
6 early points for Butler. 4-point Heat lead, that's LeVert. Oh, he knew that three was going. Wade leans in, finds Mitchell. Slips past Robinson, sets up LeVert, who knocks in the three.
In his 10th season, he's Connaughton. Mitchell down the lane. Off it goes to LeVert. His high arcing three is perfect. He's a terrific momentum stopper, isn't he? As the floater by Maxey doesn't go. It just has that feel as Mitchell's on the run again. He'll find LeVert. He's wide open. Hey! Knocks it down. Cavs have held Kelly Oubre to only 9 points here this evening. It's all Maxey and basically no one else tonight, Brad. Caris LeVert fires a three. Tyrese Maxey. Threes made by a 7-footer. Dirk Nowitzki's #1. Kenny Fry's up in that mix as well. As it's a three by Caris LeVert. Tough shot as he launched that ball up into the rafters.
4 for 16 from the field. The 103, make it 107 to 93 long range.
Ball went underneath the screen.
Mobley 5-on-4 Denver. Got a break. He can get it back.
Couldn't take advantage of it.
4-on-5, knocking it in. 113-93.
Situation here, they're talking about it.
Down by 18. LeVert.
When you get somebody to take a tough shot,
You got to take advantage of this. Schroeder's trying to get a foul there. And got no love. So you bring LeVert off the bench. And his three-point shooting. Now, I talked about their opponent three-point shooting percentage, but I mean, if you're Kenny Atkinson, you can use that and say, hey, we can get better, guys. We're not good enough.
He's falling on hard times from out there. Mitchell, good ball fake. Look at this pass. Cross court. Strus went completely cross court that time, and LeVert converts.
Just steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie. I like that steady Eddie thing.
Almost 14 points, over 10 rebounds a game for Jared Allen. And it's collected by Strus.
They're going to play one, of course.
Unless they get an open look like Niang did at the end of the first quarter.
And with SGA on the bench. LeVert tries and hits the three. With just over a minute to go here in the third. LeVert again wide open. That one in and out and in again. Caris LeVert off the bench.
They have some veterans, and this team certainly can beat you on any given night. As Mobley takes the feed from Garland, out it goes to LeVert. Caris LeVert making his first start. LeVert bobbles for a moment. He'll track it down in the corner.
While we're watching our Buckeyes play the championship game, the same Buckeyes that got waxed by Michigan. Yeah, I like us playing zone periodically throughout the quarters. Force teams to shoot the basketball, take that interior opportunity and box out.
Caris LeVert has nailed 3 threes here in this first half. Garland's picked up by Davion Mitchell. He'll send one over to Mobley. Now it's LeVert. LeVert eyes the target. He ties this game.
Against a much bigger defender in LeVert.
Garland fires one to LeVert, and LeVert hits a three.
Caris LeVert with the steal. LeVert bounces off the Strus, gets it back in the corner. He fires a three and knocks it down. That is the Cavaliers' 14th triple.
I love to hear the pundits argue why they should have made it. But I don't think anyone who made it shouldn't have made it.
LeVert nails a three. Some notables in the East.
In the half court, if you do not take care of the basketball, you are dead.
Same team, didn't secure it, leads to a LeVert three.
They have to continue and emphasizing letting it fly and taking care of every single possession and coming together more.
All right, Megan, the Nets turned it over, leads to a LeVert three, and he snaps it in from long range. Donovan Mitchell, in his career, 17 games against the Nets, he averages 27.2 per game. Mitchell, short, long rebound, Niang. Extra to LeVert, he's shooting it well. It's a three.
You got to just do your best to continue chipping away, compartmentalize things, and look at it in segments.
Ball fake, Garland, find the open man, LeVert got a three. Driving Mike Brown around, the former head coach. He was coaching Mike's son. LeVert, oh, he's feeling it! Caris LeVert, smoking hot. Mitchell to LeVert. Off. Niang, back for LeVert. And it's going to make that one.
The Hawks caught a break on that one because the defense didn't communicate. Lost a couple players.
And out of the corner, Caris LeVert.
Pressuring Tracy from the corner. Caris LeVert got it for three. LeVert had a big game for Cleveland against Orlando early in the year. Partner doing a great job, just kept moving his feet. Shot clock down to 6. LeVert, a step back three. And that is a tough shot by Caris LeVert. Wingspan, defending much smaller Young. He is to stay in front and not foul him. He forces another pass. The shot good at the buzzer for three by LeVert.
LeVert has been efficient.
LeVert from three.
Design. They're doubling the Knicks' top guns, leaving hard open.
LeVert from three, and the Hawks lead by 5.
Got to cash in on the easy chances. Not that having Isaiah Stewart on you is easy. Outside LeVert, that looks good, is good.
Oh boy.
Terrence Mann screens Trey, a little bit of daylight. Long bounce to Niang, over now to LeVert. His three on the way, good.
Well, that play started because of Trae Young.
Davion Mitchell's first score.
Nice runner, too, by Mitchell. Once he got inside the defense, knew he couldn't get all the way there. Good floater.
Sidewinding three for the 30-year-old Caris LeVert.
Going to come out hunting his offense.
Here comes the Hawks with Onyeka Okongwu over to Niang. George across to LeVert. His three is good.
Good job by.
They get to a good spread formation offensively, move the ball to get that open three by Mitchell.
Game tied for the 13th time tonight. LeVert, step back three.
Got it.
Dives in, left it short, and the Hawks have a nice 2-for-1 opportunity. Trey looking, gives it up. Here's LeVert from the corner. Got it.
And the Hawks are back in this game.
LeVert tries to get it right back and does.
You know what? LeVert has a lot of confidence, Bob.
The NBA record, it appears, for win margin. They're at 12.6. Here's LeVert from the corner, and that's good.
Caris LeVert. And
Grizzlies got to get back defensively.
And they don't. And LeVert's open from three. Taylor Jenkins calls timeout. 5-point lead for the Grizzlies. LeVert through the lane. Has it back and laces a three. Caris LeVert.
Gives it up. Kuzma misses. Running rebound for LeVert. He's off to the races.
I tell you what, though, the Milwaukee Bucks has missed 3 easy ones as LeVert knocks down that. Again, the ball stays on one side of the floor. You give the Hawks a chance.
Caris LeVert to tie it. In Portland back on February the 4th, he's a very consistent bench scorer, over 10 a game. 21-15, Daniels hooking it back. Three for Caris LeVert.
Oh, Caris LeVert, man, continues this to.
Rick Carlisle, his defense getting shredded here. He's already burned 2 timeouts in the quarter. Hawks have 30. Hawks have 33. Caris LeVert. Caris LeVert. Hawks have had this big lead most of the night, doing it without the benefit of some free throws. They've only been to the line 3 times. Third three for LeVert. Caris to Mogay. Three-pointer for LeVert. Nothing but the bottom of the sack.
And big bucket you see Caris LeVert doing on both ends.
Terrence Mann and Dyson Daniels now at the point. LeVert back after missing Monday's game. Takes a three, hits it, and gets fouled by Josh Green.
And Bob, here's the thing.
Turnover Atlanta. And Trey gets it back at midcourt. Checks his options and finds a wide open Caris LeVert.
Great play by Trey Young. What looked to be a Charlotte. You're still only up 7.
Yeah, the hay's not all in the barn right now. We still have 5:20 left. Trey, work to be done. Finds LeVert for three. Got it.
Bob again on that play. Charlotte was so worried about.
And Bridge has been red hot this month. And 46 against Cleveland, 35 against Golden State and Miami. LeVert for three. Perfect. All he's going to do, except the occasional leak out, is shoot threes. LeVert banks in a three.
Oh, come on, LeVert.
All right.
Come on, baby.
That's his first bucket. 52-48. Great block. Caris LeVert denies Kawhi Leonard. Daniels gets it back to Caris. He'll take the three over Zubats and nail it. Well, he had it poked away, but now LeVert rhythm bounce with Jackson Davis coming at him. Too late. Three ball for Caris LeVert. Vaselli lays it off, no good. Rebound on Yeka.
Rushed the shot.
That's his third board of the game. Daniels tees up LeVert for three.
Had a pep in his step from the start.
Young being pressured, gives it up to Matthews, now to LeVert. He makes the corner three, so that's back-to-back makes for him.
Quick reversal pass by Davion Mitchell gets Alec Burks a look, his third made three.
And all three have come in this quarter, but LeVert matching Wiggins' first field goal of the second half. Heat ahead by 10. LeVert for three. Got it. Caris LeVert.
And LeVert pays it off with a corner three.
Caris LeVert came over in a trade with Cleveland. DeAndre Hunter went to the Cavaliers. Here's Dominic Barlow. He had a really big game a couple of years ago with the Spurs against Dallas. LeVert knocks down a three-pointer.
They have a lot of trust in the Congo, can play both sides of the ball.
Caris LeVert turns, fires, and hits. Hustling it up, Caris LeVert from Trey. Good! With .5. And that's how the first quarter will end. Caris LeVert. 100-86. 5-minute mark, third quarter. LeVert.
Hey, this is a mirage of threes.
Great look. LeVert, nice pass back to Mann, over to Trey. 5 on the shot clock, little behind the back. LeVert, good! Another three for Atlanta.
Big offensive rebound. Jonathan Isaac. LeVert for three. It's good. Shot with great confidence. Trey Young. LeVert for three. Got it, and a foul.
Yeah, Niang, LeVert, and Mann have really shored up the bench for Quinn Snyder and the Hawks because of stuff like that. LeVert for three. The push from Daniels. Doesn't get either of those to go. Loose ball. Out to LeVert.
Multiple looks for the Hawks.
And Caris takes advantage of those multiple looks on him. LeVert pulls up and does just that. We always talk about Trey Young being ice cold. Walker through the slot. Lonnie, too strong.